Hey everyone, I just wanted to say I left this out on the video because I have so much stuff I never remember what I had, but I've always had the singing gorillas, as well as the weasel balls that you could find at like Cracker Barrel for $8, but not just all of those kind of weasels, and I don't even think those are all of them. Those are just on my tails. I've had over 200 weasels in my life. Over that many. That was a lot of weasel balls. Look at, I saved every single tail of mine, but not all the balls, because a lot of them got stripped, or the motors died, or it wouldn't work at all anymore. But over 200, and that's not all of them in that box. There's tails all over the house. Even my cats have some of them as well in their toy boxes. Yeah, even our cats have toy boxes, but but seriously, I've had so many weasel balls, but not just the gray and white ones. I've had 6 extremely rare ones. Like, wait, no, 5. The orange one. They made a couple of them, but I've never seen them on eBay except for the twin weasel ball ones. But I don't know if they're all in here or not. It looks like they're not. And I don't have very many that work anymore. Half of these don't work at all. See, like, none of them have balls connected to them. I even got a staple gun so that when their tails break off the ball, I can just re-staple them back on. Like, when these break off, I have a gun that actually puts in new ones so that I can always use them when I want. Also, these motorized balls are like weasel balls as well. I've had 5 colors. I've had this green one, dark blue, pink, sky blue, and red. I've had so many, but I don't think they're all in here because I only see the regular weasel balls. Here's the red one, because it should be in here. Anyways, I'll just tell you what the ones I've had. I've had, of course, the orange. I have the green. I have the pink tail. I have the special, very, very, very limited edition ghost weasel. The white one with the black line on it. Of course, these aren't the original balls from anymore because theirs blew up. This was on the green and yellow ball. This is a yellow and green ball, but my pink one was originally on a blue and orange, but it didn't matter what color they're on because they were always different. There were some pink ones that are on yellow and green, and then there were some pink ones that were on blue and orange, and it was always different. I have the green one. I found a very, very special one at a rummage sale. It's brown and black, and it had a pink and orange ball, and it had, instead of having black on the inside, it had blue. And it didn't work very long before the motor blew out. It had a button that you had to hold down for it to go. The button was originally broken. It was supposed to stay down. It was supposed to be one of those buttons like on WowWee toys, like when you like push the button, you know, it pushes it. But the button on that weasel ball was broken. You had to hold it down, so we had to tape the button down. And my ghost one was originally on an orange and green ball, which I try to keep it that way as well. And then I got 3 of the skunk weasel balls at Cracker Barrel with the light up ball, but none of them are really on anymore. See, these are the skunk ones. But I guess my other colored weasels aren't even in here, but I told you about them. And another thing I collected were the furrballz. You don't know what those is? Look them up on my channel, please. I love those things. These characters are things. None of them work. Not one of them work. Well, some of them do, but not really. The motors are all dead, pretty much. They have a ball inside of them. None of them do anymore because I took them all apart, pretty much. Those are what the balls look like. There's fish ones. There's so many kinds of these, but I've had pretty much the whole collection except for like 10 or 20 of them. So look them up on my channel because I have them all on YouTube when they worked. It was so fun. See, in here you can see I probably have about 30, maybe almost 50. And I used to make videos of me dropping them down the stairs and them bouncing around. Okay, that's what they do. You throw them, you hit them, or you toss them, and they start bouncing around. They're touch activated, well, slap activated actually, and they start bouncing around all over the place. Depending on how you put the ball in is how it's going to wiggle, because they wiggle in many different ways. It's fun to play catch with them. I mean, they were so fun. I miss having these things. They all take 3 AAA batteries. It was a pain when they ran dead. I always used chargeables on them. Alkaline didn't stand a chance in these things because of how much they bounced. But you can see they're really hard. When they bounce, they slap themselves so hard on the floor that it just breaks their circuit board and their motor at the same time. But the reason it was a pain to change batteries is, look, you can see you have to take out like 3 to 4 screws to get that off, and then yet that cover has another 4 screws you take off. I usually take off 3 because then I just flip the cover around. There was also special edition Halloween furrballz as well. I have them all on YouTube. Go check it out. I mean, it's not like it's a waste of time of your life. I mean, I have them all on. It's worth it, for me anyways. See, there's the gear they spin around on when the mechanism is on it. That's all it is. Oh, they are so fun. I miss those things. I'm gonna keep this one out for a display. But yeah, it's great. I really like those things. They're awesome. But it's just too bad they didn't have a sound activated mode, because they all have their own separate sayings. Some of them say the same thing as always, but some of them have different sayings depending on their personality. But they'll say from like 1 to 4 to 6 sayings. Like, they'll only say one saying, but it's all one saying, but they separate the saying so that it only says like 5 seconds of a saying. So really, a saying is like maybe 15 seconds if it didn't break it up, but since it breaks it up, it's only like 5 or 10 seconds. So yeah, you'll see what I mean when you watch the videos, because they all have their sayings are separated. Like, it'll say one thing, but then it'll just stop wiggling, and then when you hit it, it shuffles them as well. It doesn't like play them in order. It shuffles them all up, so it never plays them in order. Sometimes I wish you could make it so that they could have said all their sayings before they stopped wiggling, because then they would have wiggled for like 15 to 30 seconds. Some of them say longer sayings than others. It's always that kind of a thing, but yeah, go check them out. I'm pretty much the only one who had this many, obviously. They used to be at like Osco Drug, CVS Pharmacy, White Drug, and Crane Machines. I got mine all, and Walmart and Kmart. The Halloween ones were at Kmart. I pretty much got all of the cartoon characters at CVS Pharmacy, but all the dog and cat ones, they were at Walmart. The Halloween ones were at Kmart, and also the fish ones were at, but those are pet ones as well. All the pet ones, like the fish ones, the cat ones, the dog ones, and any of the pet ones were at Walmart, and they were actually even in the pet aisle. Do you think a dog's mouth is gonna fit on that? Seriously? I don't know why, but I'm just gonna say this, but Kevin, like, Techie Toys actually made like Halloween furballs, like weird ones, and a lady was, Kevin told me all of this, a lady was putting them on the shelf or something, and she activated one by accident, and she says, "What the fuck?" She screamed that. I'm sorry for the language, but that's what she said. And she dropped it. She actually broke it. It stopped wiggling. And she said to Kevin, don't tell him I broke this." And he was like, "Okay." And she just walked away. That's what Kevin told me. It was funny. But I also, when I was returning one as well, at Walmart, the lady that was like looking at it, that was like exchanging it for us, she like activated it, and it did, and it scared her. She almost had a heart attack because it scared her so bad because it was so loud. Yeah, there's some funny stories with these things. Because they're always, when people are touching them, they're always accidentally activated somehow when they're like hit like this. That activates them. But some of them you have to hit so hard to activate. But yeah, they're cool. Check them out, really. But don't check out just anybody's. Just check out mine, because mine are special. Because I've had so many of them. Look at all that. Go on my furrballz playlist. They're called furrballz. Furrballz. And it's all one word. But go in my furrballz playlist on Joe Bean's videos channels. They're awesome. I think they should be cool. I just want to bring them back to life so people know about them. Hardly anybody knows about those toys. They're pretty much exactly like the furrballz as well. They're just like slap activated though. But the furrballz and gecko rocks are continuous. But yeah, anyways, that's about weasle balls and furrballz, and thanks for watching. Bye. It's random, but whatever. This site is gonna have lots of random crap on it. Those two are, Kevin gave me these 2 nanos for Christmas. They're ones I didn't even have yet, so yeah. It's cool. Anyways, bye.